How long would it take for me to just fight a war? 110 days? You know what, let's do it. I think we're going to invade Afghanistan just so we can push our way into the Russians a little bit easier. Even though I don't have cores down here. 4,000 horsemen. Seems like a lot of horsemen. And our units are almost somewhere. Okay, so the Dutch have fallen to the British. Even though they still own Utrecht. What if Germany ends up still losing this war? I mean, they might. It's definitely not impossible. How many troops do the Spanish have? 7 to 43. Four units here. The garrison commander has gone sick. This one province? It is one province. Probably Shaanxi is not has not fallen yet. And Japan's actually doing a pretty good job against the Dutch East Indies, which is scary. We're probably gonna need to keep some units back home just in case. Now our tanks are ready to go. Send them over to America as well. They'll be there in about 500 years. What do we still have? We still have a lot of equipment. And a lot of aircraft. But not a lot of manpower. Some French troops have landed in Normandy. Doesn't really mean anything, I think. Some pressure on you here. Seems like Argentina sent some reinforcements here for some reason. I'm not really too sure why. I mean, I guess they don't want to lose India, but come on, man. I feel like you're going to lose India. Let's research construction speed on you. Follow that up with get our men back to work. I got enough oil, enough steel. That's kind of fine, I think. Let's buy less steel from you. Let's buy more steel or more oil from the United States. Also, that's same country. Bring more oil with the US. And if our forces landed, yes, they're currently. Would it be faster? I wonder if it makes more sense for me to send troops all the way around or just send them to... Let's send them down here to, like, Virginia and move up north. I feel like that's going to be slightly faster for us. Ever so slightly faster. Africa, we can get a non-aggression pact. That's okay. Ukraine is existed. They're doing their own like thing. Okay, let's just kill these 3 units in the back. Basically, just try to take every province back there. Form a Maori battalion. Get political power. The Eastern Maori member Aprini Nagata has today brought up the idea of a Maori battalion in the House of Representatives. Nagata stated, "We are participants in a great confederation to the defense of which we cannot hesitate to contribute our blood and our lives. We are the possessors of rights which we must qualify to exercise, also of obligations which the Maori must discharge always in the future, as he's done in the past. Some members, however, find the idea of a sole battalion dedicated to Maori unsustainable due to the lower population. Others say that they're better off supporting roles as they were during the Weltkrieg." Yeah, sure, why not? 10,000 manpower. Political power I don't care about too much. And let's... Or factories. But the Maori battalion, you can just go to India. Have fun. If we can kill you, we can actually get like a pretty big encirclement. I mean, Bahari Commune, they're not going to win their war, which is nice for us. You're not in the Entente quite yet. Singapore resistance occupation 27%. Low stability. I guess we're at 49%. That's actually not that good. Also, we want to go with... I think local police force is usually the best one, at least in my opinion. Yeah, the Dutch Indies have capitulated. Which is, again, a little scary for us, because Japan could invade Indochina. Some self-reliance. They're not socialist, so they can't do this. I mean, it's not really self-reliant, seeing as you are a puppet state, but, you know, whatever you want to believe is true. And it does look that the war in France is kind of stalemated a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, Havana has fallen. Cuba has fallen. To who? Who invaded Cuba? Oh, the British did. Okay. Is Transmeter fun to play? I don't know. I've never played as them. Where are my tanks? Okay, let's keep on spamming this. There we go. Yes, strategically redeploy up towards Virginia, please, and thank you. Okay, apparently you will not do that. I don't know why, but okay. But I feel like the CSA is starting to falter a little bit. We don't have the encirclement that I'm wanting. But I feel like we are getting at least a little bit closer. Actually, the guy just left, so actually we do have the encirclement that I want. And that line's been cleared up. We're way down south now. Oh, we can maybe even, like, circle around and kill Nepal. That'll be nice. Okay, Spain joined the Entente. Which means that our blue army, your job now is immediately to go towards this front line. You know, delete all your old orders, immediately go towards this front line and push away towards Bordeaux. And we need to immediately call you to arms. Do not accept. Base reluctance. Spain. Kind of need you to join this war. Because I'm not the war leader? Am I not good enough for you? Spanish opinion. They're not even giving me a response. I'm incredibly rude. You know what? Fine. You guys might as well just be here. Seeing as you don't want to go very far. Push your way up towards Chicago. And our tanks are almost in the U.S. And you can kind of see where the front line is. Gotta take some parts of West Virginia. The French have done okay taking Dover. Like Spain, if you join the war early, there would be no French troops on your entire border. But now that you're waiting, there's French troops on the border. And the French are actually taking back Lyon. Which is bad. Okay, Spain has now joined the war, finally. You know what? All our units are already over here. Just be on this line and move your way towards Marseille and Lyon. Be very aggressive with that. Move our units in. Once the CSA is dead, it'll bring over another 24 stack. We could deploy some aircraft in southern Spain. Let's have you at a maximum of 400. Fly over southern France. How many planes do they got? They have 222. Okay, we put in a couple of aircraft. We should get a superiority. But why wants? But why? Why do you want to keep buying ships from me? You're not even in a faction. But for some reason, you're at war with the Internationale and Japan. But why? Are you okay? Also, you're not. Delete this plane for a moment. You're going to spearhead your way towards Chicago. And the tanks are also going to be here. Delete this line. The French have taken back Washington, D.C. But it looks like the CSA will hopefully die. If we're lucky. Which will then be a one problem checked off of our list. Apparently, guys, they get pushed out of Nepal, unfortunately. This whole area has been secured. Japan. Where do I have a spy? I do have a spy. I need actually to go spy in Japan. I want to know what they're doing. I need to know what Japan's up to. Let's get our next level of heavy tank as well. 1941 tank. Germany's almost got like this weird encirclement of all these Russian troops. I really don't know what's happening over there. Be back on regular battle plan for a moment. Fighting your way into the Pyrenees apparently is not a the best strategy. And the heavy tanks have now arrived. Well, most heavy tanks. One of them is just a little delayed. We have air superiority down here? We do. Okay, excellent. New England's doing some good work. West Indian Federation's almost dead, but... Wait, Venezuela won all their territory back? How the hell did that happen? Probably because all the Canadian troops got pulled out to go fight the CSA. Fair enough, I suppose. I would say the war here is looking good. Progressing in a way that I like. Could get more oil, could get more resource extraction. And we're not at peace, so we can't do any of this stuff. You know, let's seek new resources. Why not? Could theoretically be useful. But it looks like the Germans have pushed the AI, or pushed the International out of the Netherlands, which is nice to see. Their tank's got a decent breakthrough. I still feel like... Oh, this is the wrong army. You stay here. Push this way. Delete your order. Go here. And then transport your way to here. Like, if I do this normally, yeah, you want to go all the way around by land. The AI loves land routes, and I don't really know why. They love round... What's Dutch land? It's just the Netherlands when they go, Heavy tank. It's the Netherlands when they go, Paternal Autocrat? Yeah. When they're a dictatorship, they're Dutch land and not the Netherlands. Paris is still in German hands. France is being a little bit of a pain in the ass. And you're all part of the Belgrade Pact. Will you attack into Austria? I don't really know. And you're going to deal with Hungary. And then you are going to become the... Yeah, the United States of Austria. Okay, New York City has fallen. The CSA is going to be a major hit to you. Ahardia is almost dead. Is there any other cities? I mean, you've taken one. Maybe Raipur will be enough for them to fall. I'm not 100% too sure on that yet, though. So let's move up something like this. Okay, this Argentinian force isn't going to do too much. I want to become famous. I probably should, like... I still gotta ban that phrase. I don't know why not the AI, the bots love that phrase. Okay, Burma and Siam are at war. I don't think that involves us in any meaningful way. And do we have air superiority down southern France? We do. Can we get more air superiority in such a way? Yeah, close air support. How many? We got 200. There's 600 planes here, all on close air support. Help support the troops in the field. Oh, how's everybody else doing? I mean, Norway's doing well. This whole area is now a big pocket of Russian troops. You know how many troops actually have died there. Okay, Azerbaijan's pieced out. Ottomans have won their war. And you know what? Yeah, we'll look at some supplies. And I don't see a reason really not to. How many? What level 4? You're level 2 fort. Can I actually... Yeah, instead of flying here, let's actually fly over Nepal. And we actually have a cause battle against Afghanistan now. And as long as you're not... I guess you don't have this area cored yet. Have you ever played the Homeworld games? I think I played it once. Not on stream, though. Just with a friend many years ago. And your job basically is going to be, hey, spearhead your way towards Chicago. Okay, Bahari Commune is going to be dead in just days, hopefully. Again, hopefully, they'll be dead. Let's do some pushes into the country. Hopefully all these Russian men will be dead in a moment. Our units are now here. And they're actually mobilizing. Push way to Chicago. St. Louis is not core. Pittsburgh, I think, is core. I think maybe just Pittsburgh and Chicago might be enough, basically, to win the war against the CSA. It did take Canadian intervention from them to win. And Paris actually might fall back in French hands, which is a little scary. Okay, apparently we've got a war memorial for you guys. Hey, Bahari Commune's dead. So, Dominion of India, we will give you all the northern territories. Congratulations to you on this. And then Hyderabad can have the southern areas. And Nepal also died at the same time. And apparently it kind of broke the peace deal. Also, no, this is not my demands. This is Dominion of India. Can have this again, even though I just clicked on it. Don't worry about it too much. And then Hyperbad, or whatever they're calling themselves these days. Apparently there's not even a list. You know, we'll just end this turn there. There we go. Lovely. Are you giving land to the princess? Because they did. They occupied this territory. They didn't fight. And they made their way up there. India, we are trying to unite India. Eventually, I'm sure these guys will go to war. I want to go to war with Afghanistan. 8 to 21 divisions. Gives us an access border to Russia. Yeah, I think we do. Let's go fight Afghanistan. Nothing bad's ever happened to any country that fought Afghanistan before. Let's move troops towards Kabul. For our lines this way. Well, usually whenever I do like the peace deals with the player-led peace conferences, I like to give the AI what they actually fought for. Because if we just take everything, it seems wrong. How are you guys so powerful in defense? Actually, you know, don't let the AI do it. Put all pressure into these two cities. Good guy Anthnwam. I know, I'm actually a saint. People just have to realize this, which I'm hoping one day they will. Do any shared borders up here now? And I don't care about this territory down here. We really are just rushing for Kabul and Kunduz. And maybe Herat. Call you into the war against Afghanistan. Are we at war with Brazil? Yes. Don't think it really matters so much right now, though. Gonna march your way towards Chicago. You're gonna march your way towards Gary. Great name for a city. Actually, what we're gonna do is just let's bring like a couple of you just to invade your way into Pittsburgh. Now everybody's at war with Afghanistan. We'll bring all of our air power over the country. I'm sorry, Afghanistan. This is the way that it's kind of has to play out. It's not you, it's me. And you know, do we have we have 400 planes. We might as well deploy some naval bombers here then. You're gonna fly over the Bay of Biscay. You can fly. Why don't you fly over the Mediterranean? That seems more than acceptable to me. You don't really do anything else. You're at the point. There we go. Deploy, fly here. And you're just gonna see if you can just bomb just whatever happens to be in harbor or in the ocean.